Hey guys, welcome to part 4 of my healing slash breakup slash heartbreak series. My name is Quinn. I go by Quynhforthewin. You can find me on social media, Instagram, Periscope, and Facebook. All my link is at the bottom. I'm going to be going into how often I had to self-coach myself. Through my healing process, there's a lot of conversations is showing up in my brain, and it easily wants to just have me sitting still and mope and mope and mope. So here are some examples of painful experiences, painful thoughts that I had clouding my mind and how I fought to self-coach myself, okay? So the first example, one of the most painful thoughts that I had to go through was seeing my past partner moving on way much more quickly than me. So when I saw this, it was definitely the true colors showing to me that, it looks like he is moving on a lot faster than me, and I'm over here like, what the fuck, right? So I'm comparing my process with my past partner's process. So once I caught myself doing that, I went to what was really real for me. It was, I can't imagine healing the way that my past partner was. All I know is that I know that I need time to heal. So I went back to myself saying that, you know what? Everyone heals differently. And honestly, at the time I saw, wow, like my past partner, it looks like he's voiding the pain by spending it on other people or inviting others to come into his life, right? And for me, I knew that I started self-coaching and telling myself I'm doing what's right for me, and that's what's important. I'm healing the way that I know that is true healing for me. So that's how I talked myself through experiencing those painful thoughts. And then the next one, the second most painful feeling that I had to self-coach on was the moments where I felt alone and I missed having a partner. So I'll give you an example. I am so used to coming home to somebody. So there's times when I was driving home and the sad feeling instantly came over, the fact that I wasn't going home to someone. And so I would tell myself, but Quinn, this is part of the process because we've done the whole back and forth thing. We've done the thing where you were chasing pleasure. You were chasing the emptiness of feeling low self-worth by going back to your past partner, going back to your past partner. Did that serve you? No, it didn't. It prolonged the healing process. So once I had that conversation to myself, I was like, oh, I have to lean into the uncomfortable by continuing to go home, back to my own bed, back to my family. And every single time when I went through with it, saw my parents, saw my family, I was instantly reminded, see, I am doing what's important. I'm actually spending time with people who matter, who have always been there since the beginning. And so every time when I made it home, I felt like, I felt a warm feeling in my heart of I'm so happy that I'm making this choice. So it was a great reminder to focus on what's important. It was my healing process and family. A lot of self-coaching, you guys. And the third experience that was painful was the nights of tears, crying my heart out, right? Like, because it's still so painful, and I'm allowing myself to go there and getting it out and crying. And when we are in a dark place like that, we usually crave someone to be there for us, someone to comfort us, tell us it's going to be okay. We crave that from other people. So as I was crying, you guys, eventually it got to the point where I told myself that I was going to be okay, that it's okay. It may sound corny to you guys, but like I remember just hugging myself and comforting myself, because this is how I would comfort a friend if I saw them crying. And I was telling myself, this is so real. At the end of the day, there's only me and only me, with my own experiences, with my own emotions, with my own mental brain, with my own body. No one knows you like you. And on top of that, I told myself, see, this is the process. Like, no one can be there for you 24/7. Only you can. And I wanted to really coach myself through this to be able to make it to the other side knowing that I did it, because I didn't want to no longer depend and wait and expect other people to be there for me. And so those are the 3 things that I self-coach myself through. And so what I want to say is, please, please, please have patience for yourself. Please learn to have self-compassion, because through all the self-coaching talk, it went to that, having self-compassion, basically being kind to me and realizing, yes, this is the work of being your own best friend. Because what would it be like if you could actually be there for you? And every single night that I made it through was a win upon a win upon a win upon my win. And there we go. I was already experiencing a completely different process, how I healed from the past to how I was handling this one. So, ending this with, of course, with lots of love from Being to You, and a message that you are the most important person. How is anyone else going to see you or see value in you if you don't even realize that you are that important, and that you see that you are a valuable being on this planet? And there's some links on the bottom. I have started a self-love group, doing a 30-day challenge this time instead of a 10-day challenge. So the link is at the bottom for that. And if you would like to apply to see if you qualify to work with me, to receive support from me, to help you coach through this painful part in your life, that is available down below as well. All right, guys, I will see you later. Bye.